Hey guys, Otter here. How's it going? Today I wanted to bring you, instead of a commentary over the game I'm actually playing, I decided to just have a little bit of basketball in the background and talk to you guys about who I believe is the best players in college basketball. By that I mean the 5 best at each position. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now again, these are my personal opinions. These are not taken from another website, another commentator, anything like that. And obviously, they're not going to be the same as yours, but oh well. So to me, best centers in college basketball. I'm going to go from big man to little man. In 5th place is Patrick Young from Florida. A very big, kind of scary guy actually down low, and I believe he's the heart of the Florida team. Number 4 is Isaiah Austin from Baylor. Big guy, about 7'1", 7'2", really gangly. But when he learns how to use his entire body, he will in fact be a great player in the future. 3rd place is Mitch McGary from Michigan. He sat out a lot this year, or at least at the end of the year for a back injury. But last year in the NCAA tourney, he came out of nowhere and tore it up. And so I believe he will be a great center in the NBA. Number 2 is Joel Embiid from Kansas University. Obviously, projected to be a top-round draft pick in the top 5. But there's no doubt about it, Kansas lost their game to Stanford, because they're missing Embiid. He's a huge difference maker, big man down low, and if he decides to stay, no doubt about it, be the best center in college basketball. 1st place, it goes to Adrian Payne from Michigan State. He averaged 52% field goal percentage, 44% three-point percentage, 78% free throw. He's averaging about 7.3 rebounds per game and 1 block. But he's averaging 16.6 points per game as well. And another trait that's really overlooked is his ability to run. He is the fastest center in college basketball. Alright, so those are my centers. My best power forwards, I believe. 5th place is James Michael McAdoo from North Carolina. His performance speaks for itself. He could have done better, but I think he'll be a lotto pick in the upcoming draft. Jarnell Stokes from Tennessee. Personally, I didn't know about him until this year, until really the NCAA tournament. Then I did a little research on him and whatnot. Dude's really good. He will find his way into the NBA, whether that be a 1st round pick or a 2nd round pick. He'll be in there though. 3rd place is Julius Randle from Kentucky. As a freshman, came in. He's the big freshman, one of the big 3. But personally, I don't think he was that great this year. So I have him at 3rd place. 2nd place, we have Aaron Gordon from Arizona. The dude is a monster, playing for Team USA, and also why he's going to be a high draft pick. Definitely in the lotto, if not the top 5. So he has a future ahead of him. 1st place, best power forward in all of college basketball, goes to the most likely All-American best player in college basketball in total, Doug McDermott from Creighton. With a 53% field goal percentage, 45% three-point from behind the three-point line, 87% free throw percentage. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game and 26.7 points per game. And I believe right now he is the 5th top scorer in college basketball history. So he has a bright future ahead of him. Alright, moving on to small forwards now. My number 5 choice for best small forward goes to Kyle Anderson, the slow-mo from UCLA. Dude is an offensive machine as well as defensive. I know he has some issues this year really figuring out where to actually play, but no doubt about it, UCLA ran their offense through him, and they put him down low to retrieve rebounds, which is one of his strengths. So Kyle Anderson, my number 5 pick. Number 4 goes to Rodney Hood from Duke. A little overshadowed by Jabari, but Rodney Hood, transferred from Mississippi State, has a great jump shot. Probably right up there with McDermott's. But he is, I think he'll surprise some people if in this upcoming draft. Number 3 is CJ Fair from Syracuse. Highly underrated. Highly. The dude's great. I mean, he's a great player. There's really not much I can say about him. Overall, he's just a great guy. Anyways, number 2 is Jabari Parker from Duke. I mean, no doubt about it, Jabari Parker tore it up this year. Always constantly battling with Andrew Wiggins on being, the top small forward in all of college basketball, let alone the top player. But I think at the end of the day, Andrew Wiggins was no match for him. So, anyways, leading to my first overall pick for small forwards is none other than Andrew Wiggins from Kansas University. Averaging 44% from the field, 34% three-point percentage, a 78% from the free throw line, averaging 6 rebounds and 1.5 assists per game, along with just 1 block per game. And just 1 steal. Andrew Wiggins, great scorer. I mean, they always look to get him the ball. He averaged 17 points per game for Kansas. No doubt about it, they're a difference maker. But he is my overall chosen top pick for small forwards. Leading into shooting guards. Number 5 choice for best shooting guards in college basketball is Nick Stauskas from Michigan. The dude can light it up from behind the three-point line, no doubt about it. Incredible. I mean, he had psychological issues, but ever since he got this result, he has been an overall monster. Anyways, number 4 is Nick Johnson from Arizona. Really not an above-average player on the stats, but definitely a difference when he's not in the game. I mean, he's known a little bit for his showboating and his posterizing dunks, but he is my number 4 choice. Number 3 is Sean Kilpatrick from Cincinnati. Scoring machine. I mean, it's kind of sad what happened to Cincinnati this year in the opening round, but I think he has a pretty bright future ahead of him in the NBA. Number 2 overall is Russ Smith from Louisville. I mean, it speaks for itself. He was the top player on the championship team last year. Here he is this year leading Louisville, possibly to another championship. So, number 1 top shooting guard in all of college basketball, in my opinion, is Gary Harris from Michigan State. He is shooting 43% field goal percentage, 35% from behind the three-point line, 81% free throws, averaging 2.7 assists and 4 rebounds per game, accompanied with 2 steals per game as well. As a shooting guard, his point average is not probably as high as it should be, but he's averaging 17 points per game. But, I mean, he's just one of the players that became healthy for the all-new healthy Michigan State. I don't think anyone has a chance. Anyways, so now we're on the last category, best point guards in all of college basketball. At number 5, I have Aaron Craft from Ohio State. I'm a huge Aaron Craft fan. I mean, he's been the heart of Ohio State for a very long time. I mean, this year, you can especially tell in the game where Ohio State lost to Dayton. You could just see his heartbreak. Like, he loves basketball so much. Sick, nasty, on-ball defender. He'll lead the team. He dives for everything. Dude's a workhorse. Great player. Number 4 is DeAndre Kane from Iowa State. No doubt about it. Iowa State without DeAndre Kane would not be as far as they are now, nor even considered as good. Definitely a difference maker. Number 3 is Marcus Page. Marcus Page has potential to be the number 1 point guard. He also has potential to be the number 5 point guard. I put him in number 3 because he's so hit and miss. If he's on, he's great, like incredible. If he's off though, wow, send him to junior college. But Yeah, that's Marcus Page from North Carolina. My number 2 point guard is Marcus Smart, another Marcus, from Oklahoma State. He could have been drafted top 5 last year in the draft, but he declined it, and he wanted to lead Oklahoma State to an NCAA title. Sad to say, obviously they didn't quite make it there, but Marcus Smart has a very bright future ahead of him if he keeps his head intact. Now, last but not least, my number 1 chosen point guard in all college basketball, Shabazz Napier from UConn. He is the next Kemba Walker. He accompanied Kemba Walker once before, and now he's the next one. He is shooting 43% from the field, shooting about 40% from behind the three-point line, 86% from free throw, averaging 6 rebounds and 5 assists per game, and he's also averaging about 18 points per game. That right there is a great basketball player. Definitely can lead UConn far along in this tournament. So, this finally concludes to my final surprise. If I were to make a basketball team of all the college stars, of the 25 I've named, I was to take 2 of them for each position, I would say that if I were to choose 2 point guards to lead my team, my starting point guard would be Shabazz Napier. My backup point guard would be Aaron Craft. My starting shooting guard would be Russ Smith from Louisville. My backup shooting guard would be Nick Stauskas from Michigan. And now if I were to take 2 small forwards, which no doubt about it, small forward class is very good, I would choose Andrew Wiggins as my starter. Probably can see this coming, and Jabari Parker as my backup. Probably the most unhappy backup in the world. Now, to take 2 power forwards, I would no doubt about it choose Doug McDermott as my number 1 choice. Number 2, well, I would actually honestly choose Jarnell Stokes. Now, for the centers, my big man down low. My number 1 choice of center, Joel Embiid. And my backup center, Patrick Young. Anyways, there you have it, folks. I try not to fall into, the mainstream picks, and try to do a little research on my own. Hope you enjoyed. I'd like you guys to please put in the comments your picks. Whether that be any of mine or whether you just have some of your own. Just let me know. And remember to subscribe, all that fun stuff, and have a good one. Peace out.